For this video, we're going to talk about how to get into a good deal in 2023 and how to figure out what is a good deal. Hi, I'm Terry Bailey with Selling Utah Real Estate. So for starters, you have to go into what is your buy box. You'd be surprised how many times I talk to people and I ask, hey, yeah, what's your actual buy box look like? And they say, I don't know, I just want a good deal. And that makes it very, very difficult for us to be able to find you anything. It's like you ask me, hey, Terry, I want to watch a great movie. And then I ask, well, what kind of movie do you want to watch? What genre do you want to watch? How old is the movie? What actors in particular do you like to see? And we can dive really deep on that and I can say, okay, cool. This video should really meet your needs. And so as you're identifying deals, make sure you're very clear on what you want. On a high level, I'd say there's probably 4 different ways to invest. One, you just want a good deal. And what that means is you just want something that's a little bit under market, but say you want something make ready, right? It's already good to go. It's newer construction. You're not gonna have a lot of things you need to fix, repair. You probably have a little higher level of tenant, but your cash flow is no good. Maybe you're probably negative cash flowing in this market, but it's still a good way to hedge against inflation. And it really doesn't take that much time. So essentially it's a buy and hold model for newer construction. Option number 2, it's the people who are willing to overpay for a house, right? Say this house is worth $500,000, but I'm willing to pay $650,000. Now, why would someone do that? Well, it's essentially if you can get the right financing on it and the property can cash flow, the name of the game is just to cash flow, right? Or to have a higher cash on cash return. Say you're able to buy the property with a low down payment and then have it cash flow throughout a long time frame. The actual end purchase price, if you're looking for a long-term buy and hold, probably doesn't matter that much. And this strategy exists for old properties, new properties, but at the end of the day, it's all focused on cash flow. The next strategy is kind of a combination of the two. Is, hey, I want to make sure I'm getting a good deal that cash flows. But in order to be doing that, almost always the house is in poor conditions. You need to be able to take it up to market conditions and need to be able to force appreciation on the property. So instead of a fix and flip, it's a fix and hold. And strategy number 3 is the one that I typically do. And let me be very clear, the reason why I do it that way is because I'm very involved in this industry. So on a daily basis, I'm already looking for deals every day, whether it's for me or for my clients. And on top of that, I have a big Rolodex of contractors that I can work with. So it really doesn't take up that much more of my time to be able to manage these projects. But if you yourself are already a very high earner in the industry that you're already involved in, I'd probably lean more toward option 1 or partnering passively with someone who's doing option 3. And option number 4, I would say they're fix and flippers. There's less and less in today's market. The reason for that is because it's a lot more risky as the end buyer, right? Because you're buying based on speculative values of today's market, which may be very different here in 6 months. But in order to buy those, you're usually looking at your ARV, your after repair value, times a multiple, 80%, 75%, 85%. Essentially, you're asking for a 15% discount and then minus your repairs after that, which allows you a margin of 15 to 25%. But after agent commissions and money costs, you're really only making about 5% per deal. And again, that can vary, but I'm talking about historical Utah averages. So once you're very clear on the kind of property that you buy, you need to make sure you have a crystal clear buy box. For example, on strategy number 2, I will buy a seller financing property that is 10 to 15% down, that is able to cash flow, and then my rate is under 4%, right? If I know that, then I'm looking out for that and I can say, okay, cool. This fits Kevin's box. I'll call him right away. Whereas if you just say, hey, you want a good deal? I'm like, this may work, might not work, but I don't want to call Kevin on every deal I have because I feel like that's a waste of my time and a waste of his time. So once that's done, how do we actually find these deals? And I'm going to advocate for 3 different strategies. Number 1, talk to an agent, share your buy box with him, and allow them to actively look for it. And I guess part B to that is don't just talk to one agent, talk to multiple agents unless there's one that you really, really trust and you actually think will be able to find it for you. Otherwise, hedge your bets and talk to more agents. Number 2, talk to wholesalers. You can go on different local Facebook investment groups and just say, hey, here's what I'm looking to buy. Who's providing that? And hopefully you make some connections with some wholesalers that can start to send you deals. And option number 3, look on your own. Look on Zillow, look on realtor.com, look for what homes have been on the market a little bit longer. Look for homes that can get you deals. And once you found these deals, or once you found these properties that you think are deals, start writing up offers. Most of the offers that you write up probably won't go the distance, but the more offers that you write, the higher probability is of actually getting the deal. And once you finally have your deal accepted, take it, move forward, and start repeating the process. And that, my friends, is how you find a good deal in 2023.